So you guys have seen me turn $11 into $1,100. You guys have seen me turn $1,000 into $10,000. But have you guys ever seen me do this? $1.1 million on my Forex account, as you guys can see. Now the question is, where did it start at? How did I do it? What strategy did I use? All these little questions I know you're asking yourself. You're gonna get the answers to all of that. In this video, not only am I gonna show you guys how I turned it into 1.1 million, I'm gonna show you what I started with. I'm even gonna show you the strategy I used and the exact trades I took to get to this point. If you guys enjoy content like this, man, let me know down below. I'll continue to push out content like this, man. We can get interactive, trades, strategies, all that good stuff. I know you guys love it, so just let me know down below and I'll continue to let it out for you guys. Now, if you have not hit that like button, if you have not subscribed yet, then what are you doing? Exit the video and never come back because you already took too long. I'll give you one more chance. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now. Go ahead. Done? We good then. Let's go ahead and move on. Now, before I show you guys what I want to show you guys, I do want to mention if you guys would like to use the broker that I used on this account, make sure you guys go down below, hit the link. You will find a link to the best Forex broker around. Be able to do flips like this with ease, man. You're gonna feel comfortable flipping whatever you, let's say you put $1,000 in, you turn it into 20 grand. You're gonna feel comfortable with this broker. They're gonna allow you to withdraw. You're not gonna have no issues. It's a lightning fast broker, man. Super razor tight spreads, zero commission accounts, all kinds of good stuff, man. Click the link down below and you can get started on that. Now let's get to the history of this account and then we'll go ahead and hop into the charts and we'll go over how I did it. So as you guys can see, man, we have deposited $550,000 into our account. Now, of course, this is a large amount, but again, to make $1 million profit means that I did what? I didn't turn 500K into $1 million. I turned 500K into 1.5 million, meaning that I made 200% gains on my account. Now, one thing I want to mention about this account is I have been using it for a while. There is, some withdrawal history on here. I did deposit from the wallet, back in October. But again, this is the type of account where I'm going to actually take my time. I'm only going to take trades if I feel very confident in them. And if not, when it comes to my daily trading account where I'm trading every single day, I'm scalping every single day, well, I have another account for that at a different price. I don't have a certain account for just everything. I have multiple accounts throughout that I use for different things. So again, when I want to make a large amount of money, like again, in this case, it's been quite a few months since I've started this account, but I still made $1 million in that span. So realistically, we're looking at like 300K a month on this account by being careful, picking and choosing what days I trade, waiting for there to be, the correct amount of volume in the market and all that good stuff. Now, you guys can see, man, I just traded NASDAQ. That's all I trade. That's who I am. I'm a NASDAQ killer. That's what I do. But again, we have some serious trades here, man. The losses are very small, very tight stop losses. And I'll show you guys in a minute why my stop losses are so tight and my take profits, or where I take my profit, are just levels apart. There's a reason for that, because I personally know if price kind of turns on me a little bit, I know it's probably time to get out. Okay, so with that being said, man, I want to get into some chart work. I want to break down this $122,000 win, and then I want to break down the $170,000 win that we had on back-to-back days just a couple days ago. Let's get into the breakdown. So before we get into the breakdown, I want to show you guys that yes, this is a real account. Obviously, you guys can see that I withdraw. But here you go, you guys can see that's also a real live account. I don't trade no demos, no bullshit. It's all real over here. So, this is the channel to be a part of. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, all that good stuff. So here are the two trades that I wanted to show you guys. These are the two biggest winning trades that I had on my account. These made me a bulk of the profits. And I felt very confident in these trades, and I'll show you guys exactly why on a higher time frame. But these are pretty much what I was looking at. It's the same thing. I trade breakouts. I love to trade breakouts. It's what I do. But there's a little more to this trade in particular, these two trades I should say. Now, typically I don't like to look at higher time frames. I do believe that they can create a little bit of fog mentally. But in this case, here's what I was looking at. Okay, earlier in the week I had said that we are probably going to be buying, right? Because we're in an overall channel. This is a channel that a lot of people were not calling out. A lot of people weren't talking about. They were too busy talking about the recession and the price is falling. But me personally, I said if price breaks out of this channel, which it did in this area, well, then I'm looking for buys all through Q1, maybe even Q2 of 2023. Okay, things changed, but in this moment, price did break out. So look, if you're not in my Clarity Forex app, it's 100% free. App Store, Google Store, go down below, download it. It is, like I said, 100% free. You're gonna see things like this all the time for free. I told everybody NASDAQ is heading way up, and look what ended up happening. I said it here, we continued up for days. We caught thousands and thousands of pips on the way up. And again, take a look at more of the Clarity Forex app, which you're not a part of yet, which is just ridiculous. I said, uh-oh, is the gold bull run over? And then I said, are NASDAQ and gold coming down? And I talked about why I think they're coming down. I'm gonna mention it to you guys right now, but if you're missing out, obviously get the app. So there's a thing that I've been creating over the last few months called the Clarity Algo. Now in this Clarity Algo, there's so much, it's too hard to explain, but there's buy sell signals. Okay, we have a beautiful buy signal coming in right here saying that it's time to buy, and price did buy. We had a short signal come in here and price did sell. Now this is not for the public yet, but it will be soon, so be on the lookout for that. But again, when the Clarity Algo said it's time to buy, we broke out of the channel. I knew it was bullish. And when we broke out of that 200-day moving average, I really knew it was bullish, and we flew from there, caught major pips. Now I want to show you guys something else with the Clarity Algo. So the Clarity Algo has something called reversal zones. Now what a reversal zone is it's a zone where price most likely will retrace because it's overbought. If you look at the reversal zone with the Clarity Algo here, NASDAQ was overbought. Yes, we had a buy push. Yes, we had indicators saying it's time to go up, but it was over. Prices really started to hit this reversal zone and reject. Now when price typically hits this reversal zone, we do see a push, whether it's small and then price continues, we see a push down. So I said, okay, I'm done looking for buys, I'm done investing, and I'm gonna look for short position. This is why I felt so confident taking short positions on the smaller time frame, because I have these indicators telling me it's time to go down. And again, going back to the 5-minute time frame, we have beautiful market structure saying that we're going down. Although here we have bullish market structure, realistically, if we look at the overall trend, we are heading back down. I mean, if we take these highs and we connect them, we're heading down, right? It's just a little bit of a retracement back up, but we're still heading down. We haven't broken that full market structure to where we've become, a bullish market. So again, keeping that in mind, knowing that overall I'm looking for sales because the higher time frame is extremely bearish, we have what I like to call resistance. Now we have resistance being made. Price cannot break these highs. We hit it once, hit it twice, 3 times, we still could not get above this resistance zone. And we can draw lines, we can draw a zone, an area. I typically like to draw zones because every broker is different. I want to get in that area of where it's at because not every broker is going to show the exact area. So I don't really like to use lines. Now, when we saw this resistance, be created and price start to come down with a very large engulfing bearish candle. I'll put this in replay mode to make this a little easier for you guys to understand. But when we saw this right here, we knew it was time. It was time to go down because not only do we have resistance that cannot be broken, we have an engulfing bearish candle and we have a trend line break. I'm a breakout trader. If it's not a support breakout, well then I need it to be at least a trend breakout, which we got here. Beautiful trend line, a beautiful break below. And guess what else we have, guys? We got that Clarity Algo telling us that we are now in a bearish market. Now the Clarity Algo, again, it's not out yet. It's coming soon. It is a killer on the smaller time frames. Nobody's got an algo out there that really kills the small time frames. So be on the lookout for that when it does drop. And again, I'm not saying that you need it. You can be very successful without it. In fact, I've been very successful without it my entire career. But now this is just giving me more confluence and making it a lot easier to trade, just unbelievably easier. So we have that red, right? We have the red showing, which means we're going into a bearish market. We're breaking below the trend line. We have the resistance. The higher time frame is showing that we're dropping because we're in a major reversal zone. And realistically, the rest was history. We came down, we retraced a little bit. We still stayed below the breakout. We stayed below that trend line break and we plummeted. Major moves. We stayed in that red bearish market according to the Clarity Algo, according to our market structure, price action. Everything told us that we're still staying short, so we held strong and we caught close to a lot. We caught a lot of pips. Okay, it's 1,100 pips. We did fairly well on this trade. Now I want to get into the next trade, but before I get into the next trade, I also want to show you guys something else. Obviously, we are in that reversal zone area, but again, there's other indicators that are going to be able to tell you exactly when it's overbought or it's oversold. Now, not every indicator is going to be a complete accurate indicator that's just deadly accurate. Listen to it every time. You have to still use market structure, use your brain, be smart with things. But the RSI is saying that we are extremely overbought as well. We're getting ready to come down. I mean, this thing is loaded with red. It's time to drop. So there's a lot of different reasons we're looking for short positions. It's not just the Clarity Algo, which again, you don't have to get, but there's just multiple things saying it's overbought. We have a huge push, which could mean it's overbought just based off of candle movement. RSI, reversal zones. A lot of things are telling us that it's probably time to look for sell positions. And if you really don't feel like doing anything, I'm gonna show you guys another tool the Clarity Algo is about to have. I mean, we have a complete breakout pattern indicator that is gonna literally tell you if there's a breakout occurring. And again, we have a perfectly drawn, I mean, this thing almost drew it dead on with me, and I'm a human, I can see it. That's pretty good. We have all of our bottoms connected, all of our tops connected, and if price is going to break out above, we take buys. If it breaks below, we take sells. It literally broke above the breakout pattern, and then guess what? We went up for almost 10%. That's big. Now here's the big boy right here, man. This trade right here alone made us $122,000. Unbelievable trade. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I saw. Again, it's a very, very similar concept. Overall, the higher time frame says we're going down. The smaller time frame says we're really going down. I mean, this is a absolute bear type of market. This is a complete bearish market. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's a bearish market. Now, this is what we need. We need to see a reversal for us to get a break. If we don't reverse to the upside for a little bit, we can't create a bullish trend line to break back down to the downside. Now, there's multiple ways you can look at it. You can look at it as a trend line break. You can look at it as a support line break. Either way, it's a break. You need to see that break. So I'll put this in replay mode, show you guys a better example. I tell you guys all the time, I do not take trades on close. I take trades as they are moving. So I didn't wait for this candle to close. I would have lost out on these pips, but instead I waited for price to start to break through this trend line / support. Then I took my sell position. As it's coming down, I took my sell position right about here. Had a stop loss fairly tight, man. It's a 1 to 8 trade right here. A lot of my trades were even tighter stop losses. This one was fairly whatever. I would typically like to be more like that, because if it does reverse even a little bit, because I'm getting in as it moves, then I want to get out. But I had a little bit of a, more broad stop loss here. But again, we got in price, and that's actually very good. I think it was more so up here, but that's good that we had a higher stop loss, because we would have gotten stopped out. So that helps for sure. Price continued to drop, and as you guys can see, it dropped it like it was hot until we finally hit massive 1,000 pip. Real. Now again, if you guys want to see more examples like this, you want to see more trade breakdowns, strategies, all that good stuff, download the Clarity Forex app. It's 100% free. The broker I use to do this flip down below in the description, click that as well. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Leave some suggestions, all that good stuff. Nobody's even here anymore. Retention rates are about 2% right now, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.